Welcome to the Heels and Quads Wrestling Podcast.
A fully loaded edition.
Yeah.
About one of the greatest pay-per-views of all time.
WCW's New Blood Rising.
What day is it again?
Monday. It's Monday. Oh, shit.
When you're down in the dumps and you need something to bring you,
Hey Domino's, if you want to sponsor the show for giving Levi the shits at 2 a.m., you can email us at heelsandquads@gmail.com.
And everybody's just having a good old fucking time here. They're having a great time at Bash at the Beach.
Because it was free.
Yeah.
yeah, now.
The show must go on, but things must go wrong.
I wanted to have a fucking puke bucket next to me and be like, oh my god, he's gonna puke.
There's something wrong with me. I'm gonna go, look, dude, I'm in a big league again.
Look, dude, do you know who I am and do you know how much money I've made doing it?
Wrestling is so fucking stupid, dude. God, I love it.
Trick or treat, motherfucker.
All right. Unforgiven 2000, WWF, World Wrestling Federation presents Unforgiven 2000 live on pay-per-view September 24th, 2000. We're a little bit, this was delayed, so we were going to do it.
We're 2 weeks behind.
Oh, wait.
Ooh.
And this was in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania at the First Union Center. I knew it was at Philly because I saw a bunch of Philly jerseys and the Eagles jerseys in the crowd. I always
and they also say it.
It's Philadelphia. And I didn't hear them say it, but.
And it's also on the net. I think it says it in the info on the network.
Okay, cool. Well, I didn't fucking see it. I saw jerseys.
That's great.
The show opens up with the Right to Censor defeating the APA and the Dudley Boys. That's Bull Buchanan, Goodfather, Steven Richards, and Val Venus.
Can we all agree that the Right to Censor was the most annoying fucking theme of all time?
Oh my god. Whoop, 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 whoop. And anyways, it's 6 minutes and 4 seconds. It's a fun little opener. It's no Canadian Stampede match, but it is what it is.
Literally, when I was watching it yesterday, I was like, this is the definition of a fucking opening match in 2000.
It is,
get the crowd
seriously.
hot. You throw the Dudley Boys out there and everybody fucking pops, especially in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And you get it going. It's a short match. Oh my god. Sounds like you have a virus on your laptop now.
Stop looking up porn. Stop watching porn.
Lisa Ann's butthole is not getting any tighter.
It's getting looser.
By the way, did you see that she's on the Gimmicks, the Instagram show for the animated Talking Shop little cartoon series they're doing?
No, I did not see
Lisa
that.
Ann is
awesome.
featured on that.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Of course she's featured on it. They get it.
Yeah. I emailed them, by the way, because I'm going to try to get a bottle of the first batch of the Talking Shop whiskey.
Oh, nice.
So if I do get it, I will save some for you to try.
I would love to hit that. I'd love to tap that. Anyways, 8-man tag match opens it up. It's Right to Censor. They're trying to get him over. I think it was Vince's joke against like censorship and stuff. Like he made them.
Well, of course, because he's got the Godfather and Val Venus in it, which were two of the most over fucking characters
over
in the
the
Attitude
top
era because of their sexuality.
Yeah. Hello, ladies.
Honey.
And then we get the second match is, I don't know if this is whenever, I don't know if this part, let me see if I can find a different review, but Stone Cold shows up.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't remember if that's when it is after that match.
Is it Kevin Kelly?
Yeah.
Which is weird. I didn't even realize Kevin Kelly was still with the Fed in 2000. He wasn't really doing a lot.
So after that, backstage. Oh, okay. After the opening match, it's backstage. Stephanie McMahon is talking to Triple H about his ribs, and it's her birthday, the birthday girl. And Triple H promises to end Kurt Angle tonight. She says she's totally behind Hunter now. Of course, I'm using 411 Mania here for this is the Dark Pegasus video review, Unforgiven 2000. Who wrote it? J.D. Dunn.
There you go,
I'm just going to
J.D.
use
Dunn.
his notes here.
You just got over Bubba.
Then we get a leather strap match with Taz versus Jerry Lawler. I listened to Grilling JR about this one like 2 weeks ago, and JR admits that this feud shouldn't have went on because they could have used this time on the card to get somebody else over. Yeah.
Or put Taz in a good fucking match.
Exactly. Not that Jerry Lawler is a bad match, but it's
nothing
just
against Jerry Lawler, but fuck.
You could put him with current talent, not the commentator, if you want to get him over.
Right.
This dude gave it a half a star, old JD Dunn, but it was 5 minutes and 6 seconds. Raven.
That's the big is Raven's debut in WWF. Well, re-debut, I should say, because he used to be Johnny Polo, and then he went to WCW, and then he went to ECW.
Yeah.
And he went back to WCW. And then
but this is the Raven. This is the Raven debut. Yeah. He comes up and gets a pretty good pop.
Yeah, well, it's Philly.
Admittedly. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, he's an ECW guy. That's right.
Extremely crappy wrestling is what Jerry the King Lawler says later on.
What do you do? He hits Lawler with the even flow DDT. That's right, because he was a grunge character.
Yeah.
So it's
and Pearl his Jam. WCW music was a ripoff of Pearl Jam.
Yeah, yep. Raven is I like watching interviews with him. He's a real smart dude. He was in a fraternity.
So fucking smart, dude.
Yeah.
It's scary. Yeah. I watched High Spots. It was On the Road With. It's that series.
Yeah.
So the whole series is whoever the wrestler is, they pick them up at the airport. You get to see them pick them up at the airport, drive to the hotel or drive to the show or whatever. And it's you spend the whole weekend with them, dude. That one and the Honky Tonk Man one are the shit. The Iron Sheik one's a little weird because he's out there, but
he's always talking about his suck my cock, suck my fucking cock, my 8-inch cock or 10-inch cock. He was on Howard Stern.
Oh man,
off one time about his 10-inch cock. My fucking 10-inch cock.
I loved when he was on Howard Stern.
It was so good. Dude.
Yeah, the Raven one was super weird because he goes to this different weird antique stores and he's talking about the history of different shit and I'm what the fuck? I had no idea at that point.
He's an interesting guy for sure.
He's
so anyways, Raven hits the DDT, Taz hits the Taz mission, 5 minutes and 6 seconds. JD gave it a half star. And then after this, that's when Stone Cold arrives with the intent of finding out who ran over him at Survivor Series and tosses Kevin Kelly into a garage door in lieu of an interview. And then they replay it, I noticed. Throws him into the door, and they're like, let's replay that. There was kind of some weird... I feel like there was some time issues going on or something. Yeah. To replay that, it's just
it was a strange little segment.
Okay. Yeah. And then it shows Michael Cole replaces Lawler at the announce table after that, but Lawler does come back after a while. And then we get the hardcore invitational, Steve Blackman versus Al Snow versus Crash Holly versus Test versus Perry Saturn versus Funaki. It's a 10-minute time limit. I think it changed 3 times during this. It went to Crash Holly at 3 minutes and 54 seconds. Then it went to Perry Saturn at 4 minutes and 6 seconds. And then Steve Blackman hit Perry Saturn with a kendo stick at 9 minutes and 1 second and got the pin. And that's how he held out the last minute of it. It's just one of those matches to get people on TV. It's nothing special or anything. These were always kind of a clusterfuck, the hardcore invitation or whatever it is. The big hardcore matches.
The strangest thing to me was when Al Snow came out, his outfit was really fucking weird.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, who's he representing this time? He's Italian this time. And I don't remember
this, yeah.
No. I didn't remember that at all, but I guess it was a very short-lived gimmick. Yeah, but I was kind of watching it at the end of 2000.
We just did, what, SummerSlam 2000? What was the last Fed show?
SummerSlam 2000, yeah.
That was the last Fed show we did of 2000?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I don't remember Al Snow doing this gimmick here.
It must have just started after SummerSlam or something. Because his song was weird. Testa, Testa. And I thought it was Test coming out. And I was like, what?
What?
I was like, when did Test do this Italian thing? Testa. That's what it said. Testa. Fucking testa.
Hey, forget
I want
about
some
it.
fucking gabagool.
Carmella was a gabagool.
Anyways, yeah, it was a weird gimmick, and I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, and he was European champion, which is weird.
Well, yeah. And then after this match, we get in the back, Kurt Angle sees Steve Austin, and Stone Cold, he gives him the honorary gold medal. He's like, well, it's not as big as mine, but he's like being a douche about it. And then Stone Cold, what does he say? He says something, and then he's just stick it up your ass, and then he just whips, he starts beating on him. Yeah, so
yeah,
anyways,
actually,
there's that little segment.
I watched the Stone Cold sessions or whatever on the network
With Kurt.
It was a good one.
Yeah. And then we get Chris Jericho versus X-Pac. This was a really good match.
Yeah, this one was fun.
I think it was, what was it, like 10 minutes?
Yeah, this is one that I
9 minutes and 3, yeah.
I took a break from editing that intro together to watch this one because
it was a good one.
It would be fun, yeah.
Yeah. They went at it and had a pretty solid match for the 9 minutes it was. Chris Jericho won by hitting the Walls of Jericho. I think they call it the Lion Tamer, though. I don't remember which one. They called one of them the Lion Tamer. And then
really?
I think, yeah.
I didn't catch
I'm pretty
that.
sure they did.
The funny spot was X-Pac gives Jericho the Bronco Buster, and then Jericho does the Bronco Buster to X-Pac.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because I was watching it and I was like, I need to make a mental note to say, what the fuck exactly does the Bronco Buster do?
I guess
it doesn't
hurt your sternum.
I don't know.
Maybe
it doesn't look like it does anything.
Throat, neck area, or you're just putting your cock in their face.
I think it's just a cock face thing. And Vince likes that.
Well, I mean, I guess it's kind of the same thing. Like, what does the stink face do? You're just
exactly.
He's just rubbing his ass in somebody's face,
and then he gets a pin, and it's like, what?
What? Yeah,
it's more of a signature type thing, I guess.
Yeah, the element of surprise, I guess. Like,
yeah,
here's my butthole.
Yeah. Anyways, the Bronco Buster was a weird one, but yeah, Jericho gets it, and man, they had a killer back and forth match. It was
which girl did the Bronco Buster?
Terry Mae Young did.
Well, yeah, Mae Young did a lot of stuff.
Mae Young did a lot of stuff. Maybe it was Terry Reynolds, but it was also Terry, X-Pac's Terry.
Tori?
She did it. Tori, yeah, that's right. Yeah. She did it. I think there was 2 or 3 women who did it.
Did Stacey Keibler do it?
I don't know.
I don't
remember.
Anyway.
It's not a memorable move, so
it doesn't
anyways. Chris Jericho on X-Pac, solid move. He wins by Walls of Jericho, 9 minutes, 3 seconds. Then we get the Hardy Boys defeating Edge and Christian in a steel cage match for the WWF Tag Team titles, 13 minutes, 32 seconds. You don't see the Hardys. It's like they've been tag champs a lot, but it's few and far between that they've won them, and which sounds weird. I just don't know when they won the belts because it's always Edge and Christian who had them, or the Dudleys. And when you see them win, it's like, oh, wow. Yeah, that's right. But they're like a 7 or 8 time tag champ or something in the Fed. I mean, everywhere else they are too. But
they're always in the memorable matches. But when they win, it doesn't seem to be as memorable.
It's not the most memorable. Like, yeah.
This match is notable for Jeff Hardy getting the loudest pop ever for just taking your shirt off.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, real quick, before this match, before we talk more about it, after the X-Pac match, Kurt goes and tells Mick Foley that he competed with IBS, and a little ass kicking from Austin isn't going to stop him. Foley is so fed up with Kurt's hoobra that he turns tonight's match into no DQ. That's what is noted on 4-1. And then after that, we see Austin go into the Rock's dressing room. They shake hands, and Joe walks in. He's like, who are you? He's like, just Joe. And he starts whipping his ass. Because Austin delivers an ass whooping because Joe's so stupid looking. That's what it is. That's what it says. So it's just pretty accurate.
That's the best part of this review so far.
So anyways, then the Edge and Christian and Hardy Boys match. I thought Jeff was out of the cage a little fast.
Yeah.
He was out like in the first 5 minutes. And then he kept trying to get back in, and he was getting stopped from getting back in. And then Matt they get the chairs, and he throws a chair in, and then they hit Matt with the chair, and then finally, it was just kind of weird that he went out early, and then Lita comes out. She does that Hurricane Rana on Christian off of the ladder. That looked like it hurt because she hit the ground, like hurt her.
Yeah,
because she hit the ground. But yeah, anyways, it was a good match, but it's not the best Hardy Boys versus Edge and Christian one. Like it could have been better. And I feel like I think it's Survivor Series 2001. It's Edge and Christian versus someone else in a steel cage. I don't remember who. I think it's them versus the Alliance. Actually, it's not the Hardy Boys, but it could be. I don't remember. But anyways,
this match was cool. I saw that it was a cage match, and I got really excited because I thought it was going to be better than it was. But like I was saying about the loud ass pop Jeff got for taking off his shirt, and then he jumps off. A pretty big one. And notice Matt and I think was it? Edge?
It made no contact.
No contact. Yeah. Their arms were their hands were touching, and he hits both their arms with his body. It was really strange. That was another mental note. Yeah, he hits the Whisper in the Wind, and it doesn't. It literally just hits their arms and they go down and sell it. Yeah. I'm like, you got to at least try to get hit by it. I mean, that was like the biggest spot of the match, and it was like,
not that good. Yeah,
I think that's kind of why. Sold it properly. I think after that, it kind of ruined the match for me.
Yeah, I was like, whatever. But then they give Matt the concerto. Jeff and Matt give Edge the concerto on top of the cage, and he falls down in the ring, and that's when they crawl out and win. That was a cool spot, though.
Yeah,
because that was a really dangerous spot. Like I was pretty scared watching it. But anyways, so after the match, Stone Cold comes to see Stephanie, and she gives him his hat, and he's like, "Oh great, I got my hat that I lost." Yeah.
Yeah, and she's saying Shane knows who ran him over, and he has video proof and all that shit.
And that's right.
It wasn't her. It wasn't Triple H. It wasn't her mom because she wasn't around. It wasn't her dad. And then she says, you need to go talk to Shane instead of just going around and confronting everybody. Just go to Shane because he knows who did it.
He knows, yeah. And wasn't it actually, it was Triple H hired Rikishi, right? That's what the story was. I think Triple H hired Rikishi to do it.
Yeah, and he says he did it for The Rock.
Yeah, I did it for The Rock. That's what The Rock starts saying. And then you got Triple H and Mick Foley backstage. It says they bond because they do he goes, we've had a lot of brawls, and Triple H is like, you lost most of them, but
not all of them.
But not all of them.
Not all of them.
Not all of them, but you lost most of them.
Yeah, this was a good.
Yeah. That was a good little spot. Triple H got the ponytail rolling. You don't see that a whole lot, but you do. But it was just fun to see.
It was different. It was not at this time.
Yeah, not at this time.
It wasn't 96, 97 ponytail.
The hair you can whip around.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, they talk for a second about the match, like usual, and Mick Foley keeps doing 1, 2, 3, like he's exercising his arm
because he's going to be the special guest ref.
Yeah. And then Eddie Guerrero versus Rikishi with China on the outside. It kind of shows a video package. It's like Eddie's.
That video package was great. I love that. Video package.
Eddie's getting all possessive over China, and he's like, "You're posing for Playboy. You're going to be nude, mamacita." And she's like, "I already did a photo shoot."
And he goes to the mansion to try to get the pictures and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
It's so fucking fun. We got a problem with the front gate.
Yeah. The match was. I was kind of on my phone during this match. It was okay, I guess.
It was a DQ finish. It
was like, and that's what it was. The DQ didn't make sense. He super kicked China and he got DQ'd. She was on the outside.
Yeah,
that's not how DQ. You usually don't get DQ'd for that.
No.
So this was when I was listening to Unforgiven 2000 on Grill and JR. They were saying that it was really just for. Oh, man, Devontae Adams changed from questionable to doubtful. You got to be fucking kidding me.
It's real-time fantasy football, kids.
Yeah. Anyways, the DQ didn't make any sense, but JR said that this was – obviously they were building to turn him into a heel, Rikishi, because he ran over The Rock, supposedly. So they were like – I don't know. This was just it's just weird. The DQ didn't make any sense. And then Rikishi turning heel is also kind of weird because Too Cool was super over.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways,
Yeah, this was that weird time when Rikishi was getting that singles push.
Yeah.
And
like 3 months.
Yeah, and we were all like, what the fuck? This is one of those weird times where I was in and out of wrestling.
Me too. Yeah. And then Trish Stratus tries to comfort Kurt, but he runs off and because of the irritable bowel syndrome, apparently. And then we get the no DQ match. Triple H. He wrote Triple H with Chyna. No, it's Triple H with Stephanie versus Kurt Angle. That was an error. He was thinking of Chyna when he wrote this. Triple H versus Kurt Angle in a no DQ match. I thought it was a pretty good match. They've had better, but they beat the hell out of each other. It was 17 minutes and 26 seconds. The Triple H hits that first pedigree with one arm.
Yeah.
Why didn't he get both arms?
I don't know. I was thinking the same thing when I saw it. I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah. They do the belly to belly announce table spot. That was pretty solid.
Yeah.
And Triple H was bleeding after that. Not blade bleeding, but he cut himself somewhere on there.
Yeah. It's pretty obvious. Like every Triple H match, you're gonna get an announce table spot.
Mm-hmm.
Especially at this time.
And then he blew his quad on an announce table, and it kind of slowed down a little bit after that. The announce table spots.
Maybe we'll pump the brakes on the announce table.
Yeah. But
my fucking muscle meat ripping off the fucking bone.
Yeah. I would say it's a solid match. It's good because you got two killer workers in there, and they kicked ass the whole time. But there's probably better. Triple H and Kurt matches out there for sure. Yeah. Like 2001, they had some, and 2002, I guess, when he came back. And yeah, anyways, then there was the brand split, so it stopped happening as much. But they had better. It was a solid match. Triple H hits a second pedigree, this time with both arms, and that's what gets the pin. He got some air on that second pedigree, too. He was like, and dropped him, dude. And Mick Foley hits the 3 count. But Triple H is like, you got to choose between me and him. And then Stephanie, she was a little green around this time still because she tended to sell like too much.
Yeah.
So she kicked him in the nuts. Yeah, and then she was just like, for like 5 minutes.
Whoops. What did I do that
okay,
for?
Steph, we got it. The camera got it.
Yeah.
I was actually calling camera angles during this and the last match. Like I was a director. I was like 1, 2, because I knew when they were coming.
Yeah.
I knew when I'd be like 3, 4, 5, 1. Like I was always. It was fun. It was fun to watch it and do that. Anyways, it was a good match. I think dude gave it 2 stars or whatever. I would probably give it 2.5 or 3 maybe. Yeah. It was all right.
If nothing else for the people involved.
Yeah, exactly. And then Shane O'Mac comes out and brings the video proof that Steve Blackman's the one who ran over he showed that he ran over Ken Shamrock, and so that he's got to be the guy who ran over. He has a history
of running over people, so it has to be him.
And it's just because it's their rivalry, obviously, from SummerSlam. And then Blackman comes out, and then Austin comes out, and Blackman's like, oh, man. He's like, it wasn't me. And this is when he's got his new music from Disturbed or whatever. And the next one, I'm gonna kill.
Yeah. It's not the same.
No, it's not.
But he gets a hell of a fucking pop.
He gets a big pop because everybody was ready for Austin to come back. He stuns Blackman, and then he stuns Shane 3 times while they're drinking. Stone Cold probably had maybe a little bit of a buzz when he went back after as much beer as he drank. He was covered in beer. Yeah. I like how when he gets on the announce table to do it, Lawler's like, all right, move, JR. And then and they got hit with it regardless. Yeah. But there was beer everywhere. Shane got stunned 3 times. And then I would assume it's Raw, like after this, I think, is when they start getting that. It's when it's revealed that Triple H put the hit out on him with Rikishi. Yeah, because then Rikishi, I believe, faces Rock at No Mercy or Survivor Series. Mm-hmm. And then Triple H and Stone Cold are no DQ at No Mercy. Yep. I'm pretty sure. Yep. And then we get the world title match, WWF Heavyweight title. It's a fatal 4-way. I've always liked fatal 4-way world title matches. I don't know why, but they're usually pretty good. This one was all right. The Rock, Undertaker, Benoit, and Kane. This dude gave it 2 3/4 stars. It was 15 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was like
seconds.
15. It wasn't.
Yeah,
very
it was
long.
shorter than. It was shorter than.
Probably. I always think like a 4-way title
before.
match should go at least half an hour.
Yeah, because there's a lot to be done. You can
Yeah.
do a lot with that match.
And that's, I mean, that's 4 main eventers. That's why they're in the main event for the title. So
Exactly.
You've got multiple storylines going on. Obviously, you still got Benoit and Rock, which has been going on for a while. Then you got Booger Red in there.
Did he say Booger Red at this
No,
one?
but the whole match, that's all I could think of was Booger Red.
Well, he says it. I was watching a Raw from 2003 a while back, and he goes, "Oh, Booger Red," and I was like, "Holy shit!" I've never heard him say it, but that
he said it on something
legitimately
else.
Said it.
It might have been SummerSlam when he
Red.
said it.
Fucking Booger Red.
You were telling me about
Booger
sense. Red, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I never remembered him calling him that.
I think he said it on SummerSlam.
I think it was SummerSlam because I was like, "Okay, yeah, I've heard it." And then I looked.
Yeah, it was SummerSlam. It was SummerSlam 03. We did 03, right?
Yeah.
Last month. That was the one he said. He said Booger Red on that, and he said it on a Raw as well. Benoit gets the pin on Undertaker, but he hits his leg on the rope. It's 1, 2, 3. He gets the title. He thinks he won. Foley comes up. And that scene is really cool because you got Austin, The Rock, or not Austin. You got The Rock, Undertaker, and Kane all walking up to him like these big dudes. And Benoit's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
And they throw him into the, like, aluminum, foil, not aluminum, fucking aluminum, panel thing. Foil, whatever it is. I said aluminum foil, but it's aluminum.
The fucking
because it makes a lot of noise. Yeah. Reynolds wrap. Yeah, they beat the hell out of Benoit. They get the match going again. I don't remember if that's when The Rock hits the Crippler Crossface on Benoit after Benoit does it to him. He does it to Benoit then. And the finish was, it was Rock pins Benoit after a rock bottom or something. And Undertaker's trying to get him to stop the pin, but Kane holds him so he can't break the pin. And that's that. So I'm assuming that keeps the Undertaker and Kane feud going because you can always run that feud.
Yeah, I think they wrestle at Survivor Series.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, no. Undertaker choke slams Benoit, and then that's when Rock gets the pin, I believe.
Because Kane is
something
holding
like that.
Taker back.
Yeah, something like that. Anyways, The Rock and Benoit definitely did a lot of the work in the match, and then Taker and Kane were kind of just there slugging it out, kind of moderating the match.
Trying to play spoiler, but you had a feeling neither one of them were going to win it because they weren't in the title picture. Yeah.
Benoit was. Whenever they beat Benoit up at the entrance, like in the aluminum foil, when I saw that, I was like, that's Vince was like, throw the little guy around. Like that was his call. Make sure you throw the little dude around. Yeah, because he's small, but
we're not going to give him the title, but we're going to put him in the main event in the title matches. But I just want to watch you beat his ass.
4 years. Yeah. But Benoit gets his due in 2004. He killed it at that WrestleMania. But that's Unforgiven 2000. We will do No Mercy 2000 this month, right? We got to do No Mercy 2000. Let me see that card real quick. I'll bring that up. That is my mouse. My hands are cold. My mouse won't work. We got the Dudley Boys versus Right to Censor. We got TNA versus APA, X-Pac and Jericho again. Right to Censor and Billy Gunn and China. So the Right to Censor is split up into 2 matches here. Rikishi and this one's Rikishi and Stone Cold at No Mercy. Okay. So the story on the way he figures out. William Regal, Naked Midian.
Oh yeah.
Los Conquistadors, which is Edge and Christian, Hardy Boys, Triple H, Chris Benoit, and Kurt Angle and The Rock. So this No Mercy's got a pretty decent card.
Because didn't Edge and Christian do the Conquistadors because they couldn't get a title match or something?
Yeah. Because Mick Foley was like, "I'm not giving you another title match or something," and then So anyways, we'll do No Mercy this month. That is October 22nd. We'll see if that's a Monday. We might be able to do it on that day. Let's see.
The 26th is a Monday, and that's our Halloween special.
Okay, so we'll do it the 19th, I guess.
Before, yeah.
That's the week before the 26th. I'm looking at the calendar.
Yeah, let me look at the calendar too here.
Right. We do it the 19th, I guess.
We got the 19th. So 19th will be No Mercy 2000. So next week.
Should we do Halloween Havoc 2000?
Let's look.
You love that. Whoa.
All right. Halloween Havoc 2000.
It doesn't look super epic at all. I could go without watching this. I don't think I can sit through this.
Buff Bagwell versus David Flair. Yikes.
Goldberg defeating
Mike
Chronic
Sanders.
in the main
Who the
event.
fuck is Mike Sanders? Kickboxing match. He must be a kickboxing guy.
I don't want to watch this one. I don't think people want to listen to it.
The main event's Goldberg versus Chronic, and it's 3 minutes and 43 seconds.
I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Yeah, let's not watch that.
Yeah,
We'll figure out a show to watch next week. Maybe we watch a older Halloween Havoc.
I'm checking 95.
Oh God, Halloween Havoc 95. Oosh, that's Dungeon of Doom. That's the monster truck match.
Oh, we did that one already.
Yeah, I think we did. That one's
okay. Yeah, we already did that.
That's rough.
Yeah,
96 is Piper and Hogan. Is it? Or Macho Man and Hogan? Something like that. 96.
I was looking at 90.
Ooh, we could watch an old one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do an old one. We always do the mid-90s stuff.
Got the Midnight Express. Okay. Terry Taylor versus Bill Irwin. Ooh, that sounds like a barn burner.
Oh, wow.
Brad Armstrong versus JW Storm. The Master Blasters. The Master Blasters. Blade and Steel versus the Southern Boys.
Oh, boy.
Freebirds versus the Renegade. I can't even talk. The Renegade Warriors. Steiner Brothers versus the Nasties. Junkyard Dog versus Moondog Rex. Doom versus Ric Flair and Arn Anderson. Stan Hansen versus Lex Luger. Sting versus Sid. Ugh. No, I don't want to do that one either.
Yeah, I don't know about that. What about 92 Havoc? Let me see. That's Sting and Jake Roberts. Ron Simmons Barbarian. Rick Rude. Masahiro Chono. Barry Windham and Dusty Rhodes. Steve Williams and Steve Austin. That one doesn't seem like it would be too bad, I guess.
Ricky Steamboat and Brian Pillman.
Halloween Havoc 93 is Vader and Cactus Jack in a Texas death match.
Ooh.
Rick Rude and Ric Flair. Ooh. Sting and Sid Vicious. Dude, let's do 93.
You want to do 93?
Yeah, Dustin Rhodes and Steve Austin, Nasty Boys, Marcus Alexander Bagwell, and Too Cold Scorpio. Steve Regal versus Davey Boy Smith, Paul Orndorff, Ricky Steamboat. The opening match is a fucking burn burner, dude. Ice Train, Charlie Norris, and the Shockmaster versus Harlem Heat and the Equalizer. Oh my God, I want to watch that.
Harlem Heat, Kane. This is before they were Booker T and Stevie Ray.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, let's watch this one.
Let's watch 93. Yeah, let's watch this one. Let's do it. Let's do Halloween Havoc 93. It's in New Orleans at the Lakefront Arena. This should be a fun one.
Yeah. All right. 93 Halloween Havoc.
I'm down with that.
Ice Train, Charlie Norris.
Yeah.
Kane.
Let's give a little shout out to the Slashcast Network real quick. We are a part of that, the Slashcast Podcast Network. I'm going to run them off real quick for you once again. We got Make Every Death Count, the Silver Screen Scream Show, Slashercast, The Lane Shift, The Scream Queens, an advertisement popped up, Bloody Date Night, Dead in Santa Carla, Eroticasaurus, Hills and Pods Wrestling Quadcast, Hills and Quads Wrestling Podcast,
Hills and Pods Wrestling Quadcast,
A Little Mad Podcast, Frightful Failures Podcast. I gotta learn how to speak English. We watched a movie podcast, our brothers over there, just like the movies. We Came From Beneath the Sea, So Horrified, Crystal Lake Soldiers Podcast, Kill the Dead, Punk Rock Horror Podcast, Haunters podcast, 3B Deep Cut podcast, the Conjecturing, the Trick or Treaters podcast, the C Files, Apocalypse in Review, and Slash and Cast. That is all of our boys over at our network we're a part of, the Slash and Cast podcast network. Slash and Cast presents Halloween virtual convention. Have to check that out. Anyways, that
with
is the
it being
network we are a part
October,
of.
obviously, and us being, we always do something special for Halloween. It makes sense that we're a part of this because not only are we the only wrestling podcast on it, but because we kind of like that genre as well. Also, it being October, Halloween, perfect time to find some horror podcasts to listen to. Everybody talks about good and bad horror movies over there at all those shows, so check those out. Subscribe to all of them, leave them a review, all that good shit.
We promise you won't regret it.
Slashingcast.net is the website?
I believe so, yes. Yeah. Slashingcast.net.
And you can find links to all the podcasts there.
You can go to all of our sponsors, websites, and affiliates. We got fullyloadedchew.com. Use coupon code HEALPOD10 at checkout to save 10% on your order. There it is. There it is on Tommy's screen. We got collarandelbowbrand.com. Coupon code Heels and Quads in all caps at checkout. We got Man Can Wine. Coupon code the same, Heels and Quads in all caps at checkout. 10%, 25% of your order and free shipping. I just am not doing good today.
You're not.
I'm not on one. ProWrestlingTees.com/Heels and Quads. You can get our personal merch there.
But
all of our classic t-shirts. Not that one though. That is an exclusive from Fodal, James Hogan, one of our Patreons.
In the Wizard.
Only 3 in the world. So I have it. You have it. He has it. And I think I missed something else that had a coupon code.
You got Man Can, Collar and Elbow, Fully Loaded.
That was it. Zydax.
Don't forget
Never
Zydax
forget
computers.
Zydax, man. Zydax computers.
Hey, it was worth a shot, man.
Yeah, it was. That would have been a good.
And we're done with Zubas because
image.
nobody ever bought it.
Yeah, that's over with.
Which I mean, I love Zubas. I wear
Zubas is pretty cool
all the time. Also, GoGreenHemp.com.
Go Green Hemp.
Don't
there
forget
we go.
Go Green Hemp.
Same coupon code, Heels and Quads in all caps at checkout. The only one that's different is fullyloadedchew.com is HeelPod10.
Yeah. Get you some Go Green Hemp gummies, CBD out, and watch some Nightmare on Elm Street. That's what we're talking about. October 26th. We're the Dream Warriors. Ain't gonna dream no more. We're the Dream Warriors.
At the very least, the chorus needs to be done.
Yeah.
At the very least.
Maybe
we can make that happen.
You'll be gone.
Anyways, follow us on Twitter
That's
at
the
Heels and
sweetest
Quads.
fucking 80s video of all time, by
It
the
is
way.
pretty cool, yeah.
And at
Heels
the
and
end, Freddie.
Quads, Heels and Quads Wrestling Podcast on Instagram. Join us on Patreon.
Please.
And listen to us and leave us a review. Leave a review if you like us or hate us.
I am running a special right now on patreon.com/Heels and Quads. You sign up between now and October 15th. So you've got 10 days. You sign up for the $1 tier, one-on-one Zoom call with me. I'm not going to put a time limit on it, but there probably will be a time limit because I don't want to talk to a bunch of people for $1. But
yeah, forever, like 30 minutes.
Like 5 minutes.
Where are you from?
Do you like
They're all
Brutus
nervous.
the Barber Beefcake?
Do you like George Costanza?
I do.
Fuck yeah, I love George Costanza.
Summer of George.
The people that are
But
scared.
yeah, I thought it was something fun. Run a little special. James Hogan was excited. He wants to drink with me.
Well, we obviously need to do a Zoom call with him because the Instagram live thing did not go well.
It didn't go well.
Fucking shit faced or something.
He was maybe
Something. Or
I wonder
he just
if he's
doesn't
scared
know
of
how to
us.
talk. I don't know.
Don't be
He
scared.
looks like he could be possibly scared of us. I would be scared of me.
I would be scared of me too, especially his beard. It's thick.
Especially this Chodsky. All right.
Mushroom in the meadow.
You know the drill. Tell your friends.
Tell your enemies.
We'll talk to you guys next week with Halloween Havoc 1993.
93. Bye.